This video is made for mature audiences. Parental discretion is strongly advised. Thank you. Okay guys, so this is Nightingale Downs. This is an RPG, indie developer RPG game. As you can see, the name of the developers down at the bottom corner there, Simpro Studios. Released toward the end of 2017. I think it was like around October, November, around there when it was released. And it is an RPG Maker Kit game. So, but a lot of indie developers use that kit when they make these games. Perfectly good tools, like using like Unreal Engine or Unity or whatever, and then getting like tile kits and stuff. So, from the description of this game, you're playing wildlife animals who are going up against a human settlement that is threatening their forest. So it's a curious RPG. It's a little bit different. It's a bit of a a role reversal, because mostly when you play RPGs, you're playing some type of what we would know as sentient beings, like humans or humanoids or robots in a couple of cases. Very rarely do you ever play animals as your protagonist. So from what I've read of the game, it's a pretty short, straightforward game. But yeah, I'll read you what it says on the Steam page before we get started. So yeah, you play a deer tasked by your clan leader with the most urgent mission: find and sabotage the plans of a local human settlement, intent on destroying your homeland. Will you save your home? That's not the entire thing, but so yeah, I'm looking forward to playing this for you guys. Like I always do when I play a game, I will at the end of it I'll give you my thoughts on everything about the game, including the design, the play, and everything. And then, like I said, I'll always post a Steam review and a YouTube video for later, in case anybody misses my live stream here and wants to see the game a little bit. I always like to do that, and of course, as part of the agreement, I have to deliver content afterwards. So, kick back and relax, guys. Hope you enjoy it, and we'll go ahead and get started. Now, the game uses the keyboard. It doesn't have controller support, which is one of the things that I look for in an RPG style game, because I like games that have controller support when they're like this, because it's easier to deal with. The game on Steam says partial controller support, but unfortunately the controller doesn't work no matter which way I configure it. So, but thankfully, if you go into the options, also by the way, the mouse works too. So thank the developers for that. So if you go to the options here, it has all these default to 100 here. I'm actually going to turn down the background music a little bit more. There we go. So yeah, it has all these options for the sound and everything. Command remember, I think it's supposed to remember the last thing you did, but when I tested it, I couldn't tell if it did or not. Keyboard config, very important. It has a couple different options. You have the default layout, which relies on the arrow keys, and then you have a WASD. From what I can tell, most everything you do is WASD. The dash button hasn't worked for me yet. I don't know if there's something in the game that probably gives it to you later. Well, yeah, like WASD movement, because I'm used to WASD, so I prefer that. So, and then the options use the space bar to enter key. So technically, you could play this game with one hand, because everything on the WASD side is like right there, and the escape key works even though it's not listed on this as a way to pull up the menus and stuff. And then you can click on Finish Configuration, save it. I mean, you can go in and map it a little bit. I did test that. So full screen on off, obviously play on full screen. The windowed mode is kind of like tiny. So, and then yeah, VSync if you need it. Thankfully, I don't think I really need it. Most of the time, these RPG games, you really don't want to have VSync on, with the exception of like 1 or 2 games I've ever played. So it's just better to turn it off. Steam should just default to your, whatever your refresh rate is on your monitor. So, the credits for the game, you can look at that if you want to. and then start new journey. So there is a little bit of dialogue. Normally I would read off the dialogue, but this game is a little bit different. It actually talks for you. So we're going to sit back and enjoy it. So hope you guys enjoy the game. Here we go. Start new journey.
Summer was but a fading memory. The sky receded into darkness each day with ever-increasing speed, and your band turned its attention to gathering sustenance to survive the growing chill. Fellow creatures across the woods had heard and heeded nature's rhythms, and the deer were no different. These lush and verdant woods had served as your home for your entire life on Earth, and shielded your clan from the encroaching threat of man. The leader of your group, Gramu, had foreseen a great upheaval many years ago, and now summoned you to his massive home, an ancient and towering oak tree. Meetings with the chieftain were quite rare indeed.
By the way, I moved my camera out of the way so you guys can read the text. So, yeah, they did a voiceover for you, so I find that really cool.
Gramu was an imposing and impressive sight, with long antlers covered with the scratches and wear of many seasons past. He spoke, detailing his concerns about recent signs of humans in the area. His voice, deep and filled with concern, echoed through the tree hollow. Men had always been an unspoken dread, a shadow lurking over the downs. The chieftain spoke, telling you of the trust your tribe had in you, and that you were to investigate and report back if humans had indeed pierced the sanctity of the wood. You choke back a wave of fright and agree to look around and find out what is happening. The chief beams with pride at your courage and bids you good fortune.
So yeah, like I said, that's pretty much the synopsis of the game. Your forest is under siege by humans. You know, a little bit of a nod to real life there because humanity really has done that. Obliterated forest and stuff like that. So yeah, so it's an unusual take to play the part of the wildlife. So I like it. That's a good background. I like the way those guys did that. They just went ahead and said, okay, we're gonna take care of explaining it for you. So I like the way they did that at the beginning. Hello, thank you. And now you get to name the character. I'm not. I don't know. What's the good? I'm gonna be funny about it. And of course, you see the options. There's plenty of options to name the character. But I'm gonna be completely funny. I'm calling my deer Venison. And I'll move my camera back in a sec. Like I said, I just wanted you guys to be able to read that. Because I feel like, blocking that text wasn't the cool thing. I had forgotten it was there. Alright, so Venison, here we go. And then a quick tutorial. So yeah, you can use your keyboard, arrows, or your WASD in this case, or you can just use the mouse and left click. Right click or escape to access the menu, and a couple of quick things there. R gives you the save menu, etc. And the shift key is used as like page through type thing. You marvel at the woods and what a beautiful day it is. Since you seem to be lost as to what to do next, it makes perfect sense to visit Betsy Maid, the most wise and learned cow you know, to get some idea of how to start your most important mission. You know she makes her home to the west, where the grass is plentiful and the sun seems to shine the brightest. You only hope you don't disturb her lunchtime. And then you have the quest window that always pops up at the top there, so it tells you what you need to be doing. Let me move my ugly face back over here. Oops. Hello? Okay. One of the few times you guys ever see me move my camera during the stream just because. Alright, so right off the bat, we have up in the top right corner here, we have Venison. HP and MP seem to be called Blood and Spirit in this game. And then there's the XP bar. Let's go ahead and into the menu here. And we're going to see we got a pouch, which apparently is like an inventory stash. We have our status screen, which allows us to take a look at our character stats. And elemental rates. So we do have elemental damage in this game, so at some point we'll be dealing with this stuff. But so we've got strike, resist, which is attack and defense, I'm assuming. Belief and defiance, so magic and magic resistance. Agility and fortune, dexterity and luck. Hit rate, critical chance, and life regen. So we have a starting out hit rate, so we hit about 69% of the time. Kappa. Critical chance 3, and then we have what looks like our weapon here is hooves as a natural thing. So this is a pretty good status screen. It is well designed there. Training. So we have a way to train our stats manually. So I guess when we level up, we don't necessarily just get stats. We have to actually train them. And there's training points. It looks like everything costs 1 training point to upgrade. So this is customizable. Finish. Quest. The whole quest screen here tells you everything that you have. It tells you who gave you the quest, where their location is. And the reward for completing the quest, 20 XP and 10 karma. From what I understand about karma is like the money in the game. And then of course we have the option screen, the save screen. I'll go ahead and save. Back out, end game, and then Q for the help on the map, which if we hit Q, it'll do this. Oop. It gives you a quick tutorial. And it explains your basic attack. So with our deer buddy here, he has a hoof punch. He has a rabid bite, which can do a lot of damage, but it eats spirit and blood. So apparently you hurt yourself doing this. And there's blood pummel, which does more damage, but it uses 5 spirit, and apparently you're a vampire because it heals you. We are a vampire deer. Okay, that's interesting. Huh? And then the hotkey. So let's. And then you can hit the P button like it says at the top to open and close the window there, which is kind of nice. Walking around is pretty straightforward. Like you say, you can. I think it's almost easier to use the mouse there, but we're gonna stick with the WASD. All right, so we said go west, so I'm assuming this way. Oh look, we got a couple of people. Sunshine. I didn't see what that said. Yo, Kenjo, what's up? Oh, Resident Sleeper. Yeah, I like to talk about the game a little bit. Alright, so let's see. Rennie the Karma Trainer. Rennie is known for rewarding those who do the right thing and uphold goodness and faith. She stares at you, tilting her head. What can I do for you? You have 0 karma. So apparently, yeah, you can trade karma to heal yourself, buy a banana, and get trading points. Okay, cool. So we have something that... Oh! And apparently we're going to get into a fight. Let's go. So like in the RPG, you can pick your battle orders here. Oh, let's stick with the good old hook punch. A possessed tree. Oh, we missed. Apparently this tree can't hit the broadside of a barn. Maybe we're getting lucky. You get XP, and then, oh wow, we get items and karma, it looks like. Cool. I want to take a look at that item that we just picked up. Deals 25 to 40 damage to enemies. Oh, that's nice. How you doing, Kenjo? Alright, so apparently we don't hit any particular button to talk to people, we just walk into it. The learned cow is well known in these parts for her knowledge of many distant lands. The bovine sage greets you with a small nod of her head. Most hearty greetings to you. Gretel has told me to expect your arrival. The beast gazes towards the horizon, and if a cow could sigh, it would. It is indeed the case that our majestic woods are threatened by humanity's eternal greed for power and territory. You have been charged with the most urgent mission. I could say the one most able to assist you in these woods is Julin, the lazy sheep. Our best assistance is going to come from the lazy sheep. balance for Flame Hopper. He traveled to the human lands briefly and could tell you what needs to be done to stop this terrible thing from happening. Just to the north of me in the grove lives Rennie. She will exchange your hard-earned karma for various benefits, so that you can grow stronger to face the danger ahead. Karma is the most rare resource in these times, so use it wisely. The cow slowly looks back at you. He is known to frequent the Violet Valley to the east of the treehouse. Find them there and speak with them and you'll know what to do. Good fortune to you, brave buck. He resumes grazing, lunch being most important. And you get 10 karma into experience points, and apparently Bessie disappears. Awesome, brother. Glad you're doing good. Let's see. Oh, and we got another fight. A black bear. Ow. Okay, took some damage. Oh, he's growling at me. Dodged. Nice. Ow! Ooh, that hurt. And just some karma. Go talk to Rennie. 27 karma. Well, let's see. Let me buy a training point. Apparently you have to walk back and forth with me. That's not the most horrible thing. And you can buy a banana. A banana is a healing item, I think, so. Or you can trade 15 karma for heal. Okay, well, we'll hold on to our karma for right now. Let's go take a look at this training thing since I got the point. I want to play with this a little bit. Maximum blood, you +5 for each point. Spirit +5, and then everything else is a +1. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and give us some more blood. Wow, apparently you can do that a lot. And it doesn't heal us, so... Oh. We've only got 16 blood. I don't have any... You know what? I'm going to buy that banana. $20 blood. Okay. Nice. Alright, so there is a shop, so to speak. So now we got to go look for Julin. So, it says east. Oh! Got another tree. Now we do have our little vampire attack, so... Let me try Blood Pummel. Huh, minus 26. Ooh. That was nice. But we're a vampire deer, y'all. And no items, no karma. There it is. Julin the Lazy Sheep. One look at Julin and anyone can tell where his nickname came from. His gait is slow and laborious, and even his very speech issues out from a mouth that barely wishes to move. Hello there. What can I do for you today? You relate your story to the creature and his eyelids spring open more than before. Yes, I did stumble upon a human settlement, but... He pauses, not for dramatic effect. Perhaps you could help us out with something. The valley well that all of the forest relies on for clean water has been ravaged recently by some nasty, dirty pigs. His disdain is obvious even through the slowly told tale. Please head west and slaughter the nasty swine. Okay, so... Temtem when? If I get approved for the key, I request the key from the developer, but I have to wait and see. Sometimes it can take a couple of weeks for them to answer those mails. If not, if I get, you know, if I get enough money through the stream at some point, maybe I'll buy it. Who knows? Alright, so we got the valley well that suddenly appeared out north, so I'm assuming this is where we gotta go. The well of the North Valley is known for its crisp, clean water. As you approach it now, a slightly foul odor hits your sensitive nostrils. You hear a squeal and a large, ugly pig charges at you, its eyes gleaming with malicious intent. So it's a violent pig on top of it. Okay. Yeah, he's not too tough. If we can hit him. Ow. -10, okay. Alright, you're dead, pig. Level up! Oh, we got a Nightshade root. 2 training points are gained. You can use these to raise your character stats. Oh, nice. You stop and rest a bit after your fight. Not being a particularly aggressive type, you are not used to the rigors of combat. Just when you start to approach the well, another pig emerges from the brush, accosting you once again. Oh, when we level up, we get a health restore. That's nice. So leveling up is an auto heal. That's cool. And we got 6 karma for that. The fight ended. You swivel your head around, peering at your surroundings. It appears you have repelled the nasty swine, and you can return to Julian and report the good news that the Valley Well has been restored to health. Alright? And then the quest updates itself, so that's pretty cool too. Let's go talk to Julian. And then I'll train. Oh, what do we got? A bear. A bar. Ow. How dare you? I just realized this bear's actually got a lot of HP. Ooh, an apple. Probably a healing item. The lazy sheep appears almost pleased. Almost. I have heard you faced those dirty swine and took care of them. It was pleasant development. His face turns toward the sky. You see that sun, my friend? There is no sunlight without freedom. And the human species jeopardizes that freedom, our freedom that we have struggled long to obtain. Far to the north lies the human settlement, a place called New Hope. Trust me, Furred One, the name belies its dark intentions. Well, to the humans it's a new hope. To us, since for the animals, it's just the opposite. His eyes glimmer with fear. To the east lies the copper clearing, which has not been well explored, but there are rumors of something that may help you there. I would explore it myself, but I'm far too content here, as you can see. Our hopes lie with you, courageous one. May good fortune follow you always. The sheep returns to his grazing, and you are left to wonder and think about this creature's words. Onward, you guess. Hey, oh wow, we got some karma out of that too. Nice! Alright. Okay, so I definitely want more blood. And inflicts chance to hit and house. Okay. And some agility. I think I'll go with that. Yeah. Yeah, baby! Okay. Alright, so we said to go this way. Find out. Oh, check this out. The copper clearing. Oh, we got a fox. What does the fox say? Sorry guys, I know it's old. You've always known Frelly to be an endless source of trouble, so his sneaky manner does not surprise you. Hey there, venison! Nice to see you. Hey, almost in the same breath. I seem to have lost my magic lamp. I know it's around here somewhere. I love that thing. It's so pretty, all shiny golden. You know, well, anyways, I heard of your little quest finding those nasty humans. I found this key a little while back. It looks like something men would use to lock up something. Find that magic lamp and I'll give you the key. Fair enough? Good. You wish this creature would slow down just a bit. It looks like you have a lamp to find. Okay, so where's the lamp? I wonder. Whoops. What key are you talking about? Oh, Kenjo, because I'm partnered with a site for developers, I can request keys for free in exchange for content creation, like I'm doing with this particular game. Oh, the tree got the drop on me. How dare you? Blood pummel! Oh, nice. I eat your health. Unfortunately, sometimes the requests take a few days, so... Wow, he dodged me. Okay, fine, fine. I'll eat your health again. How dare you. Pixie Weed and 7 Karma. And suddenly an old fire pit shows up. Wow, I'm getting kind of weak. Oh, look, a pig. A dirty pig. Ow. Fine. I eat you. Oh, he was almost dead, so it didn't give me any help. No, I'm a content creator, so what do we do? I signed up for that stuff, man. Nightshade Root poisons all enemies. Pixie Weed increases resist by 60%. Apple, 9 blood, 9 spirit. I'll take it. Good. Venison's partially healed. Alright, so what do we got in this old fire pit? You see a plume of smoke, and as you enter a clearing, you come upon a small hole in the ground that seems to have glowing bits of wood in it. You know the animals do not use fire, so it can only mean one thing. Humans were here recently. Your heart sinks as you realize that maybe, just maybe, you're too late. You know your mission cannot be delayed even a second longer, and a sense of urgency sparks in your heart. You stumble on an item in the ground that you take and keep. I found another apple. So I have to still find the lamp. I'm going to go back and visit What's-His-Face because I want to get a full heal off. It seems Grandma has explained your mission to you quite clearly and doesn't wish to be disturbed. Alright, well, you can't go back and bother Grandma anymore. Sunshine... something. Oh, Sunshine Shrublands, okay. Alright, Rennie, give me stuff. Well, let's see, I want to heal. And I'll take 1 training point. And a banana. And I'll save the rest of the karma. Get a little resist there because... There we go. A little bit beefier now. You're such a dork, dude. And I'm going to save the game. Just in case. I mean, some of the art style is similar to it because of... just probably because... It probably looks similar just because of the art style. But it has very little to do with Stardew. Alright, so let's see. I think we've explored everything down here, so I guess I go up this way. See what else we can run into. Greenwater Glen. Okay. Remnants of fire remnants. As you approach the remnants of this fire, out of the bushes leaps a pair of assailants intent on punishing you for infringing on their territory. A pair, huh? Oh! Got a dirty pig and an evil sheep. Oh. Ow. Well, let me use the spell and wart. Goodbye. Nice. Oh, we got another one along with a bunch of karma. Cool. The foul beasts fall to the ground deceased. You use your antlers to poke around the fire, and out pops a shiny and golden lamp of some sort. Friendly will be delighted, and you're hoping the key you'll get will have some use. Okay, so everything seems to be pretty straightforward so far. A lot of like back and forth fetch questing and stuff, but oh, let's go get this key from the fox. Frelly is an excitable type. Of that, there's no doubt. He bounds up to you, his voice squealing with delight. The lamp, my magical lamp! Thank you, my friend. Here's the key. And with that exclamation, he disappears into a hole in the ground. I got an achievement for that too. Venison is now level 3. Nice. Cool. Well, I want more spirit this time, and some strike. Let's do that. Okay. So yeah, there's definitely a need to train yourself a lot, it looks like, in this game. Oh, a different bear. A brown bear. Ow. Okay. And some extra karma. We can always use the karma. Alright, let's go see this other character that we saw up here. Tessin the Turtle. Tessin was known to be quite the worrying type. He appeared even more so than usual this day. Oh dear, I am most hungry this afternoon and cannot seem to find any worms to snack on. Perhaps. And with this came pleading eyes. Sorry, I'm trying to act it out. It's probably not working. Perhaps you could find me some tasty worms. I believe 3 of them should be sufficient. In return, I could show you how to get through those nasty rapids to the north. What say you? Time to put on your worm finding hat. Okay, so now we gotta look for worms. Okay, well, let's go worm hunting. Oh, worm mound. Well, that thing looks like a giant snake, not a bloody worm. You use your hooves to dig into the dirt and find a big, tasty worm there. Tessa will be most pleased. That is one. A rabbit. Now, anybody who's seen Monty Python and the Holy Grail knows that rabbits are pretty dangerous. We're gonna vampire you. Ooh, nice. Thanks for the heal, brother. Yeah, thanks for the karma. Ah, there's more worms right there. Dig into the dirt. More worms. Okay, so we got one more worm we have to find. Ooh, an alpha wolf. That sounds dangerous. The music changed too. Okay, this guy's got some juice. Juicy rare, slightly more rare, delightful treat, 15. Ooh, that's nice. It was basically a super powered apple. Nightshade root. Let's poison you. I probably didn't need it, but ow! Ooh! Youch! That hurt. Wow. Okay. That thing just kicked my face in. I'm going to use that apple now. Yowza! That really hurt! I'm just gonna blood pummel the sheep. Vampire deer, yo. Nothing for the sheep, unfortunately. This game's pretty precise about where you walk, too, it looks like. Alright, so where's the other worm? Is it over here, then? Another alpha wolf? Huh. Okay. Let's use our rabies. Apparently we're rabid too. Okay, I'm getting beat up. There's another worm mound. I think I'm gonna talk to Rennie first and get a full heal. 50 karma. Now you have found all 3 worms. Time to revisit the ever-hungry turtle. Let's see, what else? Do I have enough to buy the, No, I'm short. I'm gonna hold off because I want to buy the 3 training points. They'll save me 5 karma. I don't have any training points, right? Yeah. We got a lot of experience points we need to earn, it looks like. The tree. So yeah, definitely it looks like we need to, like, level up our blood level a lot. So I think most of the training is going to have to go into the blood. Can I hit him, please? Yeah, like I said, I'm holding shift right now to do the dash, and it's not dashing. So I don't know if that's broken or if I need something for it. Tessen's manner doesn't seem to change much. He accepts the worms and downs them in one gulp. Only a small burp indicates anything happened. Here's the way across, young buck. Thank you for the most delicious meal. He crawls off to seek the solace of water. So, go north here, I guess? Yep.
Our freedom is threatened. Our home is all we have left. I, Gramu, write this journal in hopes that if we are made extinct by the workings of man, that there is a record, a history that we existed. We lived, worked, sang, and made memories as a species, and our imprint on these woods shall be everlasting. Humanity has always been a shadow on our souls, an unspoken peril we have lived with since our society was formed. Now there is a new danger, a human settlement known as New Hope. I fear not only for my fellow creatures, but the very fabric of our civilization. One day I pray for a brave soul to travel there, and somehow, some way, end the incursion and put our minds at rest.
Okay, so Gramu is a deer, and he's leaving a journal. Is he leaving a journal for men or for animals or both? And how the hell does he know how to write? The Grim Gardens. Huh. Rennie's here. We have a calf and a blessed soil, so I'm gonna go talk to the calf first. Wow, the music and everything definitely changed too. You know this young cow by sight. He's known as a bit of a wanderer, causing his mother no end of headaches. The cow nods as you see him. Please, please assist me. I am hungry, and the territory to the north is not safe. The grass there is known to be very tasty indeed, but a large haunted tree has stalked its claim there as well. State. Please travel there and rid those grounds of this evil being so I may partake of this yummy treat. Okay, so we have to kill an evil haunted tree. And what if... Oh! Well, same monsters at least. Or beasties, I should say. 5 karma. I wonder if Rennie has anything new. Or if it's the same Rennie. Oh yeah, let's get those training points. Alright. I want those training points because I want to pump up my stats a little bit. Add some fortune. Add more resist. There we go. I feel like I did okay there. What's the blessed soil? You see a small pile of soil that seems to glow with some sort of power. You wonder if putting something here would work. Oh yeah, pouch. Banana? Appears to have a similar design and wear associated with human-made key. Could be useful later. Okay. So we go north? Baleful Bog. Tree of unusual size. And another blessed soil. Huh. Alright, let's see what this tree of unusual size does. Oh wow, is that? Okay. It looks like something you can climb up there. I just wonder if that's actually climbable. The way ahead makes you freeze as you see a particularly massive tree which seems to glow eerily. The tree slowly comes to life and its maw opens its feet. Come forward, hero. Face me. It seems it was expecting me somehow. Well, let's just hope punch it and see what happens. Narcissus the Terrible. Whoa! He's a vampire tree. And he hits like a truck. But a little blood bites helped out there. 11 karma, hey. The tree lets out a quite frightful moan as it crumbles in the dust. This jungle is no longer possessed by this terrible presence. As it dissolves, you hear a voice in your head. Thank you, brave one. I am now free to assist you. The way out of this jungle is using 3 magic seeds planted in special spots in the region. The magic seeds are guarded by a large and quite mischievous elf named Geswin. There's a chance he will share the seeds with you. The voice continues on. The elf rules the valley to the northwest, where he dines on the finest grass in all the realm. Go there and speak with him if you wish to ever leave this jungle. The voice fades with a long sigh. Okay. So apparently we gotta talk to a big elf boss. Krilla blinks and stares at you. Such a brave buck indeed. Now I can go north and enjoy some very high quality grass to tease my tongue. Thanks, and see you later, my friend. Hey, we got experience and more karma. Twice. Alright. You know what I'm doing, boys. Let's get some more blood. More blood and more strike. I want to make myself stronger. Okay, so it says northwest is where the big buck is. I want to see what's over here, though. Has ruled a lonely horse in another blessed soil spot. Okay. You see a rather odd sight. A horse wandering around this tangled jungle looking around frantically. He sees you and recognizes you. Oh there, Venison. I know I do not belong here, but my only friends have wandered into this bog and I must find them. The equine's head shakes, a forlorn gesture. I miss them so terribly. My 4 squirrel friends are trapped here in this jungle. Can you please find them? I do know of your mission, and if you return my friends to me, I can perhaps offer something to help you. One of our friends left a sheet of paper with strange writing on it in his home after his sad passing recently. It looks like a map made. It might help you once you reach the human settlement. Please find my friends. They cannot live long in this hostile place. Alright, so now we gotta go squirrel hunting. Wandering squirrel. Okay. As you step forward to claim the squirrel in your teeth, the sheep charges at you from the bushes who seem to have wanted the squirrel for its own purposes. Evil sheep, how dare you? Leave my squirrel alone! Okay, I don't have any spirit left, so I gotta kill this thing and talk to Rennie and get a heal. Oh, critical hit! Nice! You take a breath after defeating sheep, grabbing the squirrel for safekeeping. Alright, Rennie, I hope I have enough karma. Do I have enough karma? Yeah, I do. Heal me! Thank you. I need more spirit too, so I'm gonna have to level up my spirit next time. Oh, this is new. Lost puppy? Ow. Yeah, I definitely need more agility too. A little bit of karma. Another squirrel. A wolf leaps out at you. We have an alpha wolf. I eat you. And I got a banana, just what I needed. Alright, so the wolf wanted that thing for dinner. I'm gonna eat the banana. Yeah, we needed that. Much goodness there. This is actually getting kind of interesting. Oh, so we haven't been north here yet. Oh, another wandering squirrel. Tiger Paw Tropics, huh? A man-trap plant snaps at your leg and scratches it badly. You lose 5 blood points. You do manage to hobble over and grab the squirrel. What a cursed jungle. Okay, so I had a plant attack me. Nice. Looks like I go this way, maybe? Ah, there's the squirrel. And there's the big elk that we have to talk to. A wolf. Okay, so we got another wolf we have to deal with. Don't make me eat you. Ooh! That was some hella good damage we did. You now have all 4 squirrels. Let's go back and talk to the horse before we do anything else. Alright, so the map seems pretty straightforward. Looks like there's a little bit of back and forth because of the fetch questing aspect of it, but it's not too horribly difficult. The healing is a little bit of an issue in this game. It seems like you really have to rely on that on Rennie. Azrael's whinny of delight causes a flock of birds nearby to scatter. Oh dear, thank you, my little friends. He notices the 4 squirrels who appear just as delighted to see him. Oh, here you go, my dear friend. Fun. Nice! I like that. His hoof lifts, and underneath is a crumpled paper with a crudely drawn map scribbled on it. May your journey be blessed and successful, heroic one. He prances away, the 4 squirrels following behind him in the most urgent and adorable manner. Alright, so we have a map fragment, and we get into a fight. Hey, look! It's a bar. Yeah, so it looks like we're going to spend a lot of karma just healing because there doesn't seem to be any other reliable way to heal. Items seem not to drop very often. Hey, we got a piranha root. So yeah, it looks like a lot of our karma is just going to be spent healing. Oh look, a diseased cow. Ooh. Okay, we're dead. And I didn't save. And I hadn't saved in a while. So, wow. Okay. Alright, well, it's been about an hour, so let me talk about the game then. So, controller support is always a big issue to me with a game like this. I'm disappointed it doesn't have controller support. Um, the game is fairly simple. That's a good thing for people who aren't experienced RPGs. Um, Somebody who wants something more in depth, I don't know, maybe the game gets more in depth, but what I've seen so far is just a series of fetch quests. The theme's nice. I mean, yeah, I mean it's a nice twist on RPGs. You know, something a little bit different. You know, you're playing as wildlife trying to preserve their home. So I like that take. Uh, the having to walk all the way up to people and then having to walk back and forth, especially with Rennie here to trade karma. You can't do it multiple times. It's a bit of an annoyance, but I mean some games have felt like that in the past for RPGs. The limited healing is kind of an issue. It could be very. It could be frustrating if you don't save very often. I mean, I made the mistake of not saving when I got to the new area. That's my fault. But yeah, the fact that there isn't a lot of healing and the only way to heal is to use that kind of vampire attack is a bit. The vampire attack is a bit bizarre for deer. So I mean, but yeah, I mean, it's not a bad game. It really isn't. Like I said, if it had controller support, and I think it would be even better because using a keyboard on a game like this is kind of awkward. The training system's nice. It's actually pretty robust. I was kind of surprised by it. Yeah, I mean, would I recommend the game? Yeah, I would. I feel like somebody who plays RPGs who doesn't want something like super heavy, like a Final Fantasy, like heavy RPG. This is a little bit lighter. It seems like your party can be expanded because it looks like there's room for multiple people. So it looks like there's more things in the future. We didn't come across the human settlement, so I mean, there's that whole issue of how much more of the story do we really have in the game. So like I said, the description of the game said there's a few hours worth of story in here, so it's so yeah, I mean, I think it'd be worth it. Let's see, on Steam it's $1.99, so it's not like a super expensive game. And I always do my comparison about the value of the game. I mean, even if this game only lasts like 5 or 6 hours, $2 is $2 is not bad for a game of this nature. Yeah, it says there's 25 different enemies, 30 different items, and about a dozen or so side quests. So yeah, I mean, it sounds like there's some factor replayability too, because it sounds like the loot tables are randomized, so and the encounters are randomized, so things are a little bit different every time. But yeah, Nightingale Down's not a bad game. They said they said the interface could use a little improvement, but that's me. But overall, I mean, it feels simple. I mean, if somebody's looking for like a really like in-depth game, this feels simple to me. So I don't know like how much more depth is in it. So that might put off people who want a more like involved RPG. But they say this is definitely good for a beginner or somebody looking just for a lighter RPG. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna wrap up my Nightingale Downs portion of the stream here. Anybody who missed it, I'll have this on YouTube later, so you can go by and check it out then. And yeah, look for my Steam review, and I'll put all the appropriate information on my YouTube video about where to get the game and all that good stuff. So we're gonna put the BRB screen up. When I come back, I'll switch games. So yeah, see you guys in a little bit.